Do you ever worry about the digital security of your hard-earned cryptocurrency? In a world where cyber threats loom larger every day, simply having a strong password often isn't enough. We hear stories constantly about exchanges being hacked, individual accounts compromised, and millions in digital assets vanishing into thin air. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? The very innovation that promises financial freedom also presents a unique set of vulnerabilities. Think about it. Your bank account is protected by layers of security, from PINs to biometric scans. Why should your crypto, often representing a significant portion of your wealth, be any less secure? The truth is, it shouldn't. And that's precisely why we need to talk about security keys, specifically, how to set them up on one of the most reputable and widely used cryptocurrency exchanges out there, Kraken. Before we dive into the how, let's take a moment to understand the why. What exactly is a security key, and why is it considered the gold standard for account protection? Imagine a physical key, like the one you use to open your front door. A security key functions similarly but for your digital accounts. It's a small, physical device that, when plugged into your computer or tapped against your phone, verifies your identity. Unlike passwords, which can be phished, guessed, or brute forced, a security key uses advanced cryptography to prove you are who you say you are. This makes it incredibly resistant to the most common forms of online attack. Most of us are familiar with two-factor authentication, 2FA, using authenticator apps like Google Authenticator or Authy, or even SMS codes. While these are certainly better than no 2FA at all, they still have their weaknesses. SMS codes can be intercepted through SIM-swapping attacks. Authenticator apps, while generally more secure, can still be vulnerable if your device is compromised. Security keys, on the other hand, offer phishing resistance. This means even if you accidentally land on a fake Kraken login page and enter your username and password, the security key won't authenticate you because it recognizes that the website isn't the legitimate Kraken site. This is a crucial distinction and a massive leap in security. So, if you're serious about protecting your crypto assets on Kraken, setting up a security key isn't just a recommendation, it's practically a necessity. It's an investment in peace of mind, a physical guardian for your digital wealth. Now, let's get down to business. What do you need to get started? First and foremost, you'll need a security key. The most popular and highly recommended brands are YubiKey and Google Titan. These are FIDO2 and U2F compatible, which are the industry standards for strong authentication. You can find them on Amazon or directly from the manufacturer's websites. It's a good idea to have at least two security keys, one for regular use and one as a backup, stored in a separate, secure location. Why two? Because if you lose your primary key and don't have a backup, you could potentially lose access to your Kraken account, which would be a nightmare scenario. Think of it like having a spare house key. Once you have your security key in hand, the process of setting it up on Kraken is surprisingly straightforward. Kraken has made significant strides in user-friendliness, and their security features are no exception. Here's a step-by-step guide to fortifying your Kraken account with a security key. Step 1. Log into your Kraken account. This might seem obvious, but it's crucial to ensure you're logging into the official Kraken website. Always double-check the URL, https://www.kraken.com. Be wary of phishing attempts that mimic the Kraken site. If you're unsure, type the URL directly into your browser or use a bookmark you've previously saved. Step 2. Navigate to Security Settings. Once you're logged in, look for your profile icon or username in the top right corner of the screen. Click on it, and a drop-down menu will appear. From this menu, select Security or Settings. The exact wording might vary slightly depending on updates to the Kraken interface, but it will generally be under a security-related section. Step 3. Locate the 2FA section. Within the security settings, you'll see various options related to account protection. Look for a section dedicated to two-factor authentication or 2FA. This is where you manage all your second-factor methods. Step 4. Add a security key. Inside the 2FA section, you'll typically see options for different types of 2FA, such as Authenticator App, YubiKey/FIDO2, and potentially SMS. Select the option that corresponds to Security Key or FIDO2/U2F. Kraken usually provides clear labels. Step 5. Follow the on-screen prompts. Kraken will then guide you through the registration process for your security key. This will usually involve a few simple steps. Insert your security key. Plug your security key into a USB port on your computer. If you have an NFC-enabled key, you might be prompted to tap it against your phone if you're setting this up on a mobile device. Touch/activate the key. Your security key will likely have a capacitive sensor or a button. You'll be asked to touch or press it to confirm the registration. This is a security measure to ensure a human is physically interacting with the key. Name your key, optional but recommended. Kraken might give you the option to assign a name to your security key. This is a good practice, especially if you plan on registering multiple keys. For example, you could name them Primary YubiKey and Backup YubiKey. This helps you distinguish them later if you need to manage them. Step 6. Register your backup key. This is where having a second security key becomes invaluable. After successfully registering your first key, immediately repeat the process to register your backup key. Go back to the 2FA section and add another security key. Registering a backup key ensures that if your primary key is lost, stolen, or damaged, you still have a way to access your account without going through a potentially lengthy and frustrating account recovery process. Store this backup key in a secure, separate location, perhaps a safe deposit box, a fireproof safe at home, or with a trusted family member. Step 7. Verify your setup. Once both your primary and backup keys are registered, it's a good idea to perform a quick test. Log out of your Kraken account. Then, attempt to log back in. After entering your username and password, Kraken should prompt you to use your security key. Plug in your primary key, touch it, and you should be granted access. Repeat this process with your backup key to ensure both are working correctly. This simple verification step can save you a lot of headaches down the line. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.